Welcome to Green Meadow Farm. It's time to put the farm animals to bed. Join us as we visit each one to say goodnight in this bedtime story, Goodnight Farm. The sun was setting over Green Meadow Farm, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. A soft breeze rustled through the fields as Ellie, a little girl with curly brown hair and a lantern in her hand, stepped outside. Tonight, she had a very important job. She had to visit all her animal friends and wish them good night. Ellie's first stop was the barn, where the cows were resting in the soft hay. "Good night, Daisy," Ellie whispered to the big brown cow. Daisy let out a gentle moo, as if to say, "Good night, Ellie." Next, Ellie walked to the stable. The horses were munching on their evening hay. Ellie patted Star, the black horse with a white star on his forehead. "Good night, Star. Sleep well," she said. Star nuzzled her shoulder in reply. Outside the stable, Ellie saw the flock of sheep gathered in their cozy pen. The little lambs were already snuggled up close to their mothers. "Good night, fluffy friends," Ellie called softly. The sheep responded with soft baas. Around the corner was the pigsty, where the pigs were curled up in a warm, muddy spot. "Good night, Porky," Ellie said, giggling as Porky snorted in his sleep. Ellie made her way to the goats' pen next. The goats were chewing on their last bits of greens for the day. Ellie leaned over the fence and waved. "Good night, Billy and Nanny," she said. The goats gave a happy "ma" in return. At the chicken coop, the chickens were already perched on their roosts, their feathers fluffed up. "Good night, clucky friends," Ellie whispered. One hen opened an eye, clucked softly, and went back to sleep. By the pond, the ducks were floating lazily, their reflections shimmering in the water. Ellie crouched by the edge. "Good night, Quackers," she said. Quackers gave a quiet quack and tucked his beak under his wing. Ellie's loyal dog, Max, was sitting near the barn, his tail wagging happily. "Good night, Max. You're the best farm protector," Ellie said, scratching behind his ears. Max barked softly, as if to say, "Good night, Ellie." Inside the barn, Ellie found the farm's cat, Whiskers, curled up on a warm bale of straw. "Good night, Whiskers," Ellie said. Whiskers opened one eye, purred, and went back to sleep. Near the vegetable garden, Ellie spotted the rabbits hopping toward their burrows. "Good night, Hoppy," Ellie said to the smallest rabbit. Hoppy twitched his nose and disappeared underground. In the far corner of the farm, the turkey was fluffing its feathers and settling down. "Good night, Gobbles," Ellie said. Gobbles let out one last quiet gobble, gobble before closing his eyes. As Ellie passed the paddock, she heard a soft bray. It was the donkey, resting under a tree. "Good night, Donnie," Ellie said. Donnie brayed softly in response. Up in the barn rafters, a wise old owl hooted softly. "Good night, Mr. Owl," Ellie said, waving up at him. The owl blinked his large eyes and hooted again. Near the barn door, a tiny mouse peeked out from a little hole in the wall. "Good night, little one," Ellie said. The mouse squeaked and disappeared into the barn. As Ellie walked back to the farmhouse, she noticed the fireflies dancing in the air, their tiny lights glowing like stars. "Good night, fireflies," she whispered. Finally, Ellie climbed into her bed, pulling the warm quilt up to her chin. She looked out the window at the moonlit farm, feeling happy and peaceful. "Good night, farm," she said softly, closing her eyes. And as the stars twinkled above, the whole farm drifted into a gentle, quiet sleep.